We're Adam and Joanne from InspiredTaste.net, and welcome to our kitchen. Today, we're making our Chewy Oatmeal Raisin cookies in support of Cookies for Kids Cancer.
These are really easy. Set your oven to 350 degrees. Now grab a bowl and some raisins. We use both regular and golden raisins, but you could use one or the other. Then just add some hot water and set them aside. They'll become plump and juicy. For these cookies, we use a hand mixer. You can also use a stand mixer with the paddle attachment. Now, add 3/4 cup of unsalted butter at room temperature. This is also 1½ sticks. Then add a cup of lightly packed brown sugar. With the mixer on medium speed, beat or cream the butter and sugar until smooth and creamy. This takes about 2 minutes. Now, grab 1 egg, crack it into a small bowl, then add to the creamed butter and sugar. Next, add 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. Turn the mixer on and beat until incorporated. Now for the dry ingredients. You need 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Then add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/8 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Grab a small whisk and whisk until really well blended. Now for the oats. We use rolled oats, and we need 3 cups. Then use a spatula to mix the flour and oats together. Let's put it all together. With the mixer on, slowly add the dry ingredients to the wet. Remember those raisins from earlier? Drain them, then just gently press down to remove any excess water. Add them to the cookie batter, and just use a spoon or spatula to stir everything together. Now drop the cookie dough by 2 tablespoonfuls, about 2 inches apart, onto baking sheets. You can also use a large cookie scoop for this. Now wet the tips of your fingers with water, and then gently press the cookies down until they're about a 1/2 inch thick. If some of the cookies have no raisins showing on top, steal a few raisins from the bowl and add to the tops of the cookies. They are prettier this way. Repeat with the rest of the dough. This recipe makes about 16 cookies. Don't worry if when you're pressing, things get a little imperfect. Just press them back together. Now slide them into the oven and bake for 10 to 14 minutes. You'll know when they're done when they're light golden brown around the edges and still soft in the center. Allow the cookies to cool on the baking sheets for about 10 minutes, then move to a cooling rack and cool completely. Then enjoy!
For more information about Cookies for Kids Cancer and OXO's Good Cookies program, visit www.oxogoodcookies.com.